Just welcome back to for the next video. So in this video we're going to be talking about storyline, and it's going which everyone suffers from. I'll make it simple for you all. So first, there are a few things we need to know. First is direction. Second is setup. Okay, wait. Direction, roadblock, and then setup. These are the three things, three rules we need to follow. So for direction, if we are looking, there are two direction we use. It's weekly or daily. These are the two things we use for the direction. For the time frame, for the roadblock, we can use for weekly, we use for daily, and for daily we use for h4 roadblock. And for the setup is same, h1, sorry, h4 this thing, h1 this thing. Okay, these are the three things you need to care. So just remember this thing. So for you, I'll say just okay, just choose one, this or this. Don't put like don't try to create this one also and this one also. Okay. So okay, like so new people will won't be having patience. Okay. So my bad. Don't choose this one. Choose this one because you are new. You don't have patience. You don't like it will be able to build your patience and stuff. So pick this thing. So for this thing, okay, I'll going to show you the example on daily though. So what in this thing we're going to be doing is first mark all the levels. Like let's see, I'll show you example of this week. Like one Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, Monday. It started from here. Monday start from this blue handle. Okay. So before that, like every day, what you have to do is mark the SNRs on the daily or the weekly, whichever you choose. So let's suppose this didn't happen yet, and it's gonna be, I guess, long video, but I'll try to make it short or something. See, if this didn't happen, what are the SNRs you're gonna be marking? It's gonna be this thing, this first SNR, okay. Then, if you remember, a refresh SNR, this thing. If you remember, okay, this didn't happen, so this was only one touch, so we can use it again. So this SNR, again, let's see. Okay, everything. I guess we are done. Two close, multiple closes. That's fine. Okay, this SNR. Maybe we can use this. No, okay. It was one close, two close, three, four. No, no, no. That's fine. Multiple closes. That's fine. So only these types of SNR, these SNRs will be working. So in this thing, it already have one touch, so we can use for the second touch. So let's see, open this thing, and then we're gonna be going for the first H force. Is let's show you daily. Okay, wait. Daily, daily. So it's gonna bounce from H4 to H4, H4 to H4, H4 to H4. Come here, something like H4 again, again H4, H4 again, H4 again, H4, and again go back to the daily. So these are all H4 stuffs. Okay. Okay, so I have to record this thing again. I don't know what happened, but it didn't record in this part. So, and previous video also fix it. So, you have already know like how the price track from day to H4 to H4, right? So in this thing, what we're gonna be doing, continuing. This is Monday. It didn't happen, so we go for the H4. We go for the H4. How this reacted is, yeah, this is Monday H4. This is the opening candle 3:30. So how this happened was it reacted from this daily, it went to this H4, it came back, it took this H4. As you can know, it's classic, so it can be touched one, two, broke two times, and again it can work. So it went up again from this H4, it went to this daily, came down again, rejected, it took this H4, it went up again. This was news, it went some H4, H1 setup over here possibly, or maybe trend line, I don't remember because it's new, so it can happen. So it came back again, it took this H4, it rejected, but it broke this H4 again. It tried to go up from here, it took again this H4 to this H4, as you can see. Then again this H4 came back down, took this H4, and this time it went up, it took reject from this H4, or you can mark this H4. It rejected, but it again broke that thing and went up, took this daily, this H4 rejected, came back to this H4, it rejected back again. Some daily setups over here, came back, took this H4, rejected up above, again it didn't took anything, so possibly it again this thing took again this H4 because it can be used 2 times. It came down, the gap's already done, so it might be some setup of H1, that's why it's pushing. So this is some kind of trend or something, so it went up again, it took this thing, SNR, it went up again, it took some kind of H1 setup from here, it went up again, it took this one H4 one time, again 2 times, it went up again, it went up again. This might work, but it didn't work in this case because it was yesterday, it was news, if you remember, everyone. So this one back, it came back in this thing, it worked this thing and went up. So for people if might argue, oh, this broke and again it's working, no, I'll show you, wait, see H, okay, in this case also, if you remember this thing, H4, this one I told you, it came back, it reacted from H4, it can react from some H1 setups, right? So H1 setups in this case was this thing, it reacted from this H1 setup, went up again, come back, H4. In this case, what happened was it reacted from this H1 setup because, you know, it broke above this thing and still went down. So this went from H1 setups. So this H1 setups work, it rejected, it came back in here, it went up, this did something on the again one time use H1, one time again use H1, it broke this one, it went up, this one broke, this one, try to, you can buy it, you can use this SNR, but it broke down, that's fine, we can mark 2 again SNRs, this one, and above this thing was H1 SNR, this price made a classic SNR over here, you can mark this SNR. Now the thing is, people might argue if it's gonna go down or not. Okay, see, I'll show you. H1 went up again, it broke. If you could have found some sell setups, it broke. So this might break. So which H1? This one was H1, and if you know this thing, what happened yesterday was it took this H1 setup. First, it went down. Then took this H4 setup, if you remember, and then went up. I'll show you what happened was this, it took this H1 setup, went down, it failed this H4, but it took this H4 again, this H4 again, so it went. You understand how this is all setups things, like multiple time frame thing. So for now, I'm just going to give you, try to find like daily H4, H1 is not necessary for now, so just try to mark these things and send it to me, and I'll check if it's correct or not. Yeah, that's it for this video. Yeah, nothing more. Let's not make it complex and stuff. That's fine.